Thanks to you for watching. We take a break though. Continue to stay tuned.
Christmas time in Jamaica, it's all about the food, the family, and the vibes. And nobody does it better than CVM.
And listen, you see my gunga rice and peas, it's so good. Make us start to sing. Make the Christmas get you.
Oh, look at no, bother with it, please. Let's stick to hosting, IT. Let's leave the singing to the voice box kids on CVM. Not you, though.
This Christmas, we are bringing the taste of the season right into your home.
Ooh, now this is how you do a seafood broil. But don't worry, we'll show you how on CVM Cook Shop. From your favorite Christmas recipes to all the holiday entertainment, stay locked in to CVM Television.
So from our CVM family to yours, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
They're Feud's biggest fans.
We love Steve.
Y'all gonna have to get some fans.
Join the club.
So I decided to do something special.
But it really matches his skin. Which is scary.
Family Feud.
I look like a tattoo on this big Italian dude's chest.
Brought to you by We Are the Caring Store, waiting to serve you. It's time to experience independent living. Visit us today.
SLB empowers my future.
That's the final whistle!
Fight for victory, a battle for supremacy.
Purple rain inside the national.
He who lifts the crown will reign as all island kings.
Joy!
Kingston College versus Garvey Maceo in the Olivier Shield, the ultimate coronation. Live Saturday, 3 p.m. on CVM TV.
Schoolboy Football, brought to you by EdgeChem, AIM Financial Corporation, Texaco, Connect Services, Jamaica Stock Exchange, and Sunshine Snacks. It was the Wild Wild West, a parading of the equine stars in the US 250,000 Mute Mile. Relive the excitement, the drama, fashion, fun, and entertainment. Mute Mile Rewind this Saturday at 9 p.m. with a repeat Sunday at 2 p.m. on CVM TV. Mute Mile Rewind, brought to you by the Jamaica Tourist Board and the Supreme Ventures Group.
Fight for victory, a battle for supremacy.
Purple rain inside the national.
He who lifts the crown will reign as all island kings.
Joy!
Kingston College versus Garvey Maceo in the Olivier Shield, the ultimate coronation. Live Saturday, 3 p.m. on CVM TV.
Schoolboy Football, brought to you by EdgeChem, AIM Financial Corporation, Texaco, Connect Services, Jamaica Stock Exchange, and Sunshine Snacks.
IT!
Yeah.
I'm IT.
This is mine?
I want that in the big letter road.
Where's the sleigh? Good mood.
You've never seen a sunrise quite like this.
Tamaiti Christmas in the Streets is brought to you by Flow, unwrapping holiday happiness. That's Christmasing.
If I want it and it's for the home,
It is here.
It has to be here.
It is here.
Everybody have find things online, but there's nothing that beat when you go inside the store.
It was the Wild Wild West, a parading of the equine stars in the US 250,000 Mute Mile. Relive the excitement, the drama, fashion, fun and entertainment. Mute Mile Rewind this Saturday at 9 p.m. with a repeat Sunday at 2 p.m. on CVM TV. Mute Mile Rewind, brought to you by the Jamaica Tourist Board and the Supreme Ventures Group.
Enjoy the things that matter: family, friends, and the keys to your home. Pay your NHD mortgage on time and in full. Avoid penalties and make every at-home moment a time for celebration.
Mighty!
Yeah.
I'm Mighty.
This is mine.
Mighty! I want that in the middle of the road.
Where's the sleigh? Good morning.
You've never seen a sunrise quite like this.
Tamaiti Christmas in the Streets is brought to you by Flow, unwrapping holiday happiness. That's Christmasing.
It was the Wild Wild West, a parading of the equine stars in the US 250,000 Mute Mile. Relive the excitement, the drama, fashion, fun and entertainment. Mute Mile Rewind this Saturday at 9 p.m. with a repeat Sunday at 2 p.m. on CVM TV. Mute Mile Rewind, brought to you by the Jamaica Tourist Board and the Supreme Ventures Group.
Mighty!
Yeah.
I'm Mighty.
This is mine.
Mighty! I want that in the middle of the road.
Where's the sleigh? Good morning.
You've never seen a sunrise quite like this.
Tamaiti Christmas in the Streets is brought to you by Flow, unwrapping holiday happiness. That's Christmasing.
Friday Match Night, powered by Mackay Security.
Welcome to the first match in the Rain Debut KSAFA 2024-25 Championship League. It's a clash between Duhaney Park and Boys Town from the Anthony Spalding Sports Complex in South St. Andrew, the political constituency. The parish is St. Andrew. My name is George Davis, here for opening night, and my partner for the evening, the man who will be doing the analysis, drawing the mental triangles for you and making the positioning of the players make sense, is Nathan Curtis. Good evening, Nathan.
How are you doing, George?
I'm very well. What are you expecting this evening?
I'm expecting a good game. You know, Boys Town is a storied club that has always kind of brought a kind of fire when they play. So it's a lot to look forward to. And it's that tear down from the Premier League. So, you know, these guys are all hungry to get to the top.
Yes, indeed. The Duhaney Park team, well, both teams playing in their traditional strips. Duhaney Park over the years, blue and white, their primary colors. Pun intended, and the Boys Town team, the Red Brigade, and not for nothing they're called the Red Brigade. I can't recall over my years doing football and watching football seeing Boys Town in a change strip. So these are the teams at the Tony Spalding Sports Complex. For Boys Town, it's almost as if their home, their base is just down the road from the Tony Spalding Sports Complex, going south in the direction of the sea, where their Collie Smith Drive base is. The referee, Malaika Reed, sends us on our way in this clash. So Boys Town in red, Duhaney Park in blue and white, as it's starting us on the way in this clash. The surface is good, Nathan, so we expect well, I wanted to say the leather, but it's synthetic material these days. Expect the ball to run well, and I do expect a good contest, even though it's opening.
Agreed. You know that Jungle always offers the best surface of football. So it's one that you expect to see some beautiful football. And again, it's something that we've been seeing over the season for other leagues that have been using it. So
more breaking news and challenge for the Boys Boys Town number 3 centre half, Giant Hookton, getting across to clear his lines. Just saw a shot there of the super veteran Michael Campbell, the man wearing number 10 for Boys Town. Michael Campbell is older than I am, significantly, and there he is in the near ground, number 10 for Boys Town. Sebastian. I'm just saying that 45 years old, Michael Campbell still going strong for Boys Town. His son is in the starting lineup as well, so Michael Campbell Sr. and Jr. out for the Red Brigade, and one of their super veterans still looking to help the club. So the first free kick of the evening, and it's missed by everyone in a blue shirt, still alive for them.
See Duhaney Park trying to form the lines.
Shaquille Richards spreads it to the left.
Offside.
And offside call, the first of the game.
Correct.
Just some early signs that the Boys Town defender is not holding the correct line. Just saw the right back rather, saying that the line wasn't held properly. Maybe that offside call was pure luck. Just to tell the viewers that this KSAFA Championship has 12 teams, as we see the foul on the man wearing number 20. Going down there, on the 26 rather, going down under the challenge. And early break for Boys Town. First time in the box. Goes down, is that a penalty? Yes, Malaika Reed, without hesitation, Nathan.
It's an obvious penalty as well, George. A little bit clumsy there that we saw from them. I was expecting it to be better from Duhaney Park, but Boys Town pushing the ante and getting the reward with that penalty.
Raheem Porter, number 9, squaring up his defender, going to his right. The defender stuck a leg out, and always penalties. Will Michael Campbell take this? He's usually, well, over the years, he's been the man from 12 yards, but I don't see him carrying the ball. That duty looks to be passed to the man wearing number 9. Looks to be the man who was fouled. Says, well, I won the penalty, so Raheem Porter is going to step up, and he versus Leighton McCarthy in goal for Duhaney Park. So Porter.
Which side do you think he goes, George?
I think he's going to go left.
I think I agree with you. Let's see what they do.
I think he's going to go high left. So McClarty in goal, Porter.
People like this keep it low.
For 1-0.
Ooh, went left. Went left. Kirk, and got it in.
So 1-0 to Boys Town. The first goal of the Real Devil KSAFA Championship League, scored by Raheem Porter for Boys Town. And we're in minute 4 thereabouts. Very, very early. We'll settle the nerves of the Red Brigade and should see them going forward from this point.
Kiss of the pitch there, celebrating that.
Traditional among Jamaicans.
Of course, you know we like that Brazilian style.
There you go. Right, so 1-0 to the Red Brigade. So Duhaney Park have a lot of work to do. By the way, Duhaney Park, coached by Kenil Hyde. He's a 2-time Premier League champion with Arnett Gardens. Played also for Humberland. Utility player in his day. Could play defensive midfield. Could play right back as well. And he is directing this team. Boys Town, coached by Leon Hardware. And the president is Andrew Price, who served Boys Town in the capacity as coach for 20 years. Now giving back, he's gone upstairs, as they would say. And Boys Town benefiting from his guidance. So in possession now, Duhaney Park at the back. The man wearing 3, Joe McGordon, was back to his goalkeeper, McClarty, who's been beaten once already this evening. Boys Town is the man wearing 22, Shalom Riney. Can't complete his pass of field. It's a throw to the Red Brigade.
Talked about there, Chad Hall doing a good job trying to keep his box protected. Let's see how they push forward here. Oh, so
looked at obvious foul to me.
Looked an obvious foul to me as well.
Referee Reed was well positioned. He didn't give the call.
I guess he doesn't like the fact that he's making a meal of it.
Yeah. Now he calls a halt to proceedings and has a second look.
It's a really interesting one there.
The 4th official pointing something out. The 4th official, Fitzroy Reed. And he's pointing something out, and I'm sure Porter is pleading his case to the referee. He said, ref, that was an obvious foul, but the referee didn't see that way, and he was very well positioned. Malaika Reed, O'Hara Headley, beg your pardon. The match commissioner is Fitzroy Reed. The referee Malaika Reed has Premier League experience and very well positioned, and he didn't feel that was a foul. Let's see if he restarts the game with a drop ball, because there was no foul, but because Porter was down on the floor, he called a stop to proceedings.
From that one, though,
yeah.
So doesn't really look too fake there.
It's a drop ball restart, as we suspect. So there's the clock. We're in the 6th minute, and Boys Town already up. This is the replay. Yeah, that's a foul.
Definite foul. Definite foul.
Duhaney Park on the attack.
Andre Salmon was pushing it up there from Duhaney Park.
Yeah, the cross by Salmon. Couldn't connect. Salmon in possession once again, but it's broken up. And they go back to basics. Oh, bad pass, turnover. Michael Campbell doesn't have the pace of old. Back in the day, he would have been gone like a light.
Ooh,
doesn't have that pace anymore. Yep. The long ball played over, but marshalling this one is Andre McKellar.
Jomo felt he was offside there, so he pulled up, but now he's back in possession.
His cross shot blocked. I know the Duhaney Park can rebuild. Can't control that one near side. Was a genuine pin-up. Lovely game.
And there's Mr. Andre Salmon again, collecting on the right-hand side.
Goes back to his captain and defender number 13.
That's Jermaine Scott.
Clarity launch is long.
They're trying to favor the long ball towards Tajay McIntosh there, but still not able to get through the Red Brigade back line with it. Clarity controls, passes forward.
So midfield for Duhaney Park as they build through Devon Bennett. Can't complete the pass forward. And for Boys Town, Riney can't keep it in, but he was prevented from doing so by the Duhaney Park touch. Here is Morgan for Boys Town. Back to Riney. We'll go back into defense. They have the cushion of the 1-goal lead, so they can play around it. Back to the Boys Town goalkeeper Murray. Confidence stroking around Livingston.
Looking trying to get that to Riney out there, see on the errant pass there, throwing off his number 16, Sebastian.
Not quite sure that's a foul. Just about to burst forward was the man wearing number 20 for Duhaney Park.
Leighton McClarty.
Nice ball played out to the right. The cross comes in. On the end of it is Porter. Hit that with the shin. A bad bounce doing it for him there. And no free kick. Duhaney Park wanted that call from referee Reed.
So Livingston trying to push it forward there. Will he get on to the end of it?
Looks a bit too long, but he keeps it in. Or he did. No, he didn't.
He did not. It was Foster who was
Jaden Foster with the attempt to
really have the pace to keep it in, unfortunately. It would have been an excellent chance had he been able to bring it in. Oh.
Tussle at the back.
I believe that's Hopton who's trying to get it under control, but eventually controlled there by Morgan, who passed out. Number 22, Riney, looking for the ball in the box.
All the way through to the goalkeeper. So 10th minute, Boys Town leading Duhaney Park 1-0, courtesy of a penalty from Raheem Porter. He was brought down and he rose to do the business from 12 yards.
I believe we have a
temporary glitch
in the field.
And our live pictures have evaded us. Back we are.
6 there, John Pinnock.
McClarty has come deep to forage. Pinnock once again.
Yes. They're favoring the right side here. Really been trying to push along that side or the long ball, but it's really not been effective for them so far. 10 minutes into the game. Another glitch there.
Back to a good camera. Campbell trying to settle under that, but wasn't allowed to by the Duhaney Park defenders. Ball still alive. It looks to be offside.
Yes, the flag goes up. It's a little bit too early there, Junior, but next time.
So here comes that man again, McClarty. He's come very deep. He gives the ball away, and the interception by Porter.
Obvious that McClarty has that free roll there for.
Lovely play by Porter. He goes for the swish. Around two
Still
defenders. Still thought of the shot, but
couldn't get it there. And McIntosh for anything. Ooh. Aaron first touch, he almost got it on the second.
And he's playing off the man wearing number 19, Tajay McIntosh, and it's a boys down through deep in their half, taken by Ling. Upton forward, looking to hit Campbell. Just a nudge, and the veteran can't get to it. Duhaney Park throw this in the 12th minute, still early in the game. And the only good thing for Duhaney Park is that the concession of the goal came so early, so they have a long time to settle into their rhythm and to get the deficit erased.
Errant pass there by McClarty out from the back. Duhaney Park really feeling the pressure there from Boys Town. Where Brigade starts to push up a little bit higher.
Foul on the play, Porter in a clash. Well, the throw wasn't taken properly. I haven't seen, well, I thought it was a foul throw. No, it's still Boys Town ball. They come once again. Forced to go back. So Hopton all the way back to his goalkeeper, Murray. Murray punts. Looking on this left side, they've tried that ball a couple times so far this game. Unable to get their man going. Foster, wearing 26 with the afro. Wild acknowledges the effort of his goalkeeper. 12 teams in this Rain Neville KSAFA Championship. They'll play in 2 groups of 6. Then they'll play one interzone round, and of course the top 2 from each group go forward to the semi-finals. Break here for Duhaney Park. Heavy touch there. Still has it in his command. Shot on goal. And Murray goes down. It wasn't very well set to make the save, but he blocked it more than saved it. But they say goalkeeping is about 70% positioning, and he was in the right position.
McIntosh there getting a break for Duhaney Park. First sight of goal, I believe, properly for them there.
Twisting the defender this way and that. And look at Murray. Not very well set at all. Hands body not behind his hands. And he got away with it because he was basically positioned well and the shot really lacked power. But Duhaney Park's first corner of the evening.
Shaquille Richards there on corner duties.
Good first touch in the box, but
that second touch was...
Well, the first touch was heavy. Good to get away from the defender, but he couldn't complete the action. The man wearing 15, Andre McKellar. So this game being played here at the Anthony Spalding Sports Complex. Just down the road and up the road from Boys Town's Collie Smith Drive base, which they've been working on for some time. And they've not yet cracked the code in terms of completion. Boys Town playing around with it at the back. They can afford to do so. They have the cushion of the 1-goal lead.
Back to the goalkeeper Murray there to advance the ball. Porter there on the ball, pushing forward again.
Forward to Campbell. Campbell's effort.
Campbell there.
He wanted to control, wanted to shoot, caught in 2 minds. That was there for the taking, and the veteran rues a missed chance. That was good build-up from Boys Town, back to front in a few passes, and the ball lofted from Michael Campbell, and he was caught between trying to control, trying to finish first time, did neither, and in the end, an easy thing for the Duhaney Park goalkeeper to deal with.
Ball put straight out of touch by Duhaney Park.
His pate going bald, Michael Campbell, and maybe Certainly, his brain is he'll tell you that his brain has never been better where the football is concerned. But physically, his gifts, explosiveness, speed, decisiveness, those perhaps blunted by time. As here comes Boystown once again. And getting across there to intervene, the man wearing 3, Joe McGordon, easing.
Young Michael Campbell Jr. there out of the way.
Junior out the way, it's a Boystown corner. So the Red Brigade perhaps, Nathan, sensing that they can dominate this Duhaney Park team, not sitting back on the 1-goal lead, pressing for more.
They're really showing a great aggression there. I like the fact that they've pushed up in numbers. I like the fact that they've continued to advance the ball, always looking for that ball forward. And it's an excellent move from them so far.
Gio Morgan trots across to take the corner kick. They've put 5 in the box. Can he find someone in a red shirt? The corner comes in, middle of the goal! Oh, Campbell's header! And almost in slow motion off the line. Almost comical from the Duhaney Park defenders reacting in slow motion. Michael Campbell ought to have scored a second glorious chance for the veteran. And there was a man following up, looked to have been Porter holding his head. Can't believe he didn't turn the rebound home. Duhaney Park dodging a bullet.
2 absolute sitters there from Boystown. Can't believe they didn't get that one over the line.
Duhaney Park trying to break forward, but the play breaks down. Too many red shirts. Oh, bad decision. Porter running forward. It wouldn't have been offside because the ball was played back by the Duhaney Park defender. And lucky for the team in blue and white. Offside flag will go up. Doesn't. Referee says play on. Looked to me to be offside from my vantage, but
all their advantage.
Assistant referee better position. Here come Boystown once again. This ball again that they're trying to use.
Foster out there
to find Foster. Goes down, begging a free kick, and he gets it. Referee Malika Reid, it's the season for giving, it's Christmas. Didn't look much to me. I don't know what the defender was expected to do. What, disintegrate?
He did have 2
This is the corner once again. Look at Campbell. Will win the header. Not much power on it. It hit his face. And then the Duhaney Park defenders reacting in slow motion and Porter taking a stab at it. And it was blocked.
No one having the ability just to put that little toe on it and put it over the line.
So we've seen some action in the first 17 plus minutes of this Ray and Neville KSAFA championship game, the season opener being televised here on CVM TV.
Foster in with that ball there.
The free kick comes from the back. That's a finish. Boystown have found the second goal early, striking in the 18th minute. Regulation stuff. The Duhaney Park defenders at 6s and 7s. No man saw the man steaming in. Not that it was difficult to see. This is the free kick once again. And look at him. Just run out of the pack, unmarked. That's criminal defending. That's 2-0. So Boystown finding Duhaney Park's underbelly once again. And slicing precisely. Scalpel applied. Duhaney Park bleeding in the blue and white this evening.
2-0 to Boystown, and we've not hit 25 minutes yet. And Duhaney Park trying to push forward there.
Here they come. McClarty. Still McClarty goes for the shot. But at least that registers as their second shot on goal. But Boystown all over this Duhaney Park team. Over dribble there and the turnover.
So number 6 there, pin up, pushing forward, trying to get the ball in, but still can't find that final pass to get it to the final third and get that shot on goal. Boystown here pushing forward in numbers, but again, Duhaney Park. Right position.
McClarty rather all the way back. Has had more touches than any other Duhaney Park player in an attacking position this evening, McClarty, but hasn't really been able to connect with his teammates. Bad pass by Campbell. Could see what he was trying to do. Trying to find Porter, who had peeled to his left. The pass was weak. But Boystown scenting blood and thinking that they can put this Duhaney Park team to the sword. And they've already found 2 goals in these opening 20 minutes. All down there by the shoulder. Referee amazingly says play on. Mr. Reid was very close to the action. Felt the Duhaney Park player threw himself to the ground. Here they come down the left-hand side attacking Duhaney Park. Must get more bodies into the box. It's like an offside call.
Error on number 11, Andre Samanot.
So
For all their efforts, George, we've just not seen Duhaney Park be able to pull together a string of passes to get themselves in the right position.
Yeah, that's the point. There hasn't been a phase of play where 3 Duhaney Park men have passed the ball to each other. That tells its own story. And it's not because they're being closed down quickly. It's just because the choice of pass is wrong. The way men are receiving the ball, not receiving the ball in a position to allow you to turn or to even shield the defender. And it's just a jumbled start for the team in blue and white, coached by Keneal Hyde.
And we do see some anxiety from them. There's a little frustration there from Richards against his own player. It's unfortunate. I believe Duhaney Park still has a very good chance in this game. It's still early, and they have shown enough flashes to show that they have enough there to get back into this game.
Good combination here. Can he beat the offside trap? The flag
goes up. The flag does go up.
Yes, it does. That man has been trying to break free all evening for them.
McIntosh is really been pushing it, but unfortunately still not found that key to unlock the Boys Town, the Red Brigade defense.
There are 2 bright players up front, McClarty and McIntosh. The Macs have not been able to play to each other, 19 and 20. They look the most capable, but there is depending on men to give them the ball who are not on their job this evening, as we see a race here and enterprising challenge, to say the least.
McClarty getting back there to put it out, though he seemed to be second best most of the time.
Leng's throw. He goes back. Upton centrally finds Chad Hall. Goes long, trying to find Porter. The first touch.
Again.
Ball just running away from him. Almost brought that under his spell, Raheem Porter. Lovely ball from the back from Chad Hall. Route 1 stuff, really. Here's McIntosh. And again, he's playing it forward, but there was no runner. He ought to have known that. The big man should have held that ball a little more, brought it and to bring his midfield into play. And I don't know why he's complaining. As the central striker, who would be beyond you at that point of the field? Nobody. You still hold on to that football.
I just believe it's an element of frustration. McIntosh is hoping with all his moves right now.
Campbell's little bit of touch off to Foster. Foster goes down under the challenge and then complains about some unnecessary roughness, as they'd say in the NFL. Referee Malaika Reed coming over to have a word, to calm tensions and to just tell Foster that, look, I'm in charge. If I see you being abused, I will call. Quick free kick, but Reed wasn't ready. His back was turned. So Boys Town will have to do it again.
And I mean, at this point, we can only see that Boys Town have taken their numbers, taken their chances, have done well, and Duhaney Park needs to come back. Needs to come back strong.
Quick free kick taken by Morgan. Centrally, this is the skipper, Riney. Near side to Leng, still Leng. Leng gives it away, and now Duhaney Park can break. McIntosh was in an offside position, but he left it alone wisely. McClarty calling for it and gets it now. This is McClarty. Thinks about the shot and it takes it. Threat to no one. And an inquest among the Boys Town defenders. And the common question you ask in that situation is, why was that man so free?
How did he get so much space?
So they start again, the Red Brigade. Hopeton, near side to Leng.
See the replay of that shot there.
Yeah.
Never posed any danger at all to that Boys Town goal.
To be fair to him, McIntosh was on the premises but didn't show for a pass. Gave him no run, gave him no angle. So McClarty had little option but to try his luck. What do they say? You don't buy a ticket, you don't have a chance?
You're right there, George.
So 25th minute in this opening game. Duhaney Park and Boys Town. Boys Town have been many-time champions of the KSAFA top division. It's gone through many iterations over the years. They've been 9-time champions when it was Division 1. Duhaney Park have won it once in their long career. Here's McIntosh breaking forward. Does he have the pace to get away from the defenders? McIntosh!
Ooh,
it's a weak shot really, and a follow-up save by goalkeeper Murray. And McIntosh can't believe he fluffed that chance.
First real chance in the game, George. You can't believe that they have that. Basically a one-on-one, and wasn't able to just find the power to get that past the goalkeeper there.
McIntosh declines the offer of help from Murray. Perhaps cross with himself that he fluffed that chance. But this is the replay, and McIntosh obviously has some pace in him running away from Hall. But to be fair to Hall, it was his deflection. It was his deflection that took it into the direction of the goalkeeper. Perhaps without that, the goalkeeper would have been beaten. So let's credit the defender for the recovery tackle.
Yeah, foul there out on the left on Boystown.
So Duhaney Park proving you right that with the game so early, and although they're 2-0 down, there's still a chance for them to get back in the game. Not quite lifeless, the cadaver is moving.
Ball hit there poorly by Gordon. Right?
And now Michael Campbell.
Just puts his team straight back under pressure. Duhaney Park really have not done themselves any favors in this game, George.
Not at all. Here's Morgan. Comes short side.
Out there for Lang.
To the running man Lang. Very left-footed. Goes wide. This is Foster. Foster.
Oh, Foster. No, Foster.
Fights back,
but he does fight back and get the ball back.
And this is Morgan once again. Oh, Morgan wins it back from McClarty. And the captain asks him for it, Riney.
One thing you can say though is that the Boystown team hasn't shown the desire. They really have the passion for this game so far, and they've really pushed up the ante. I think there may even be a second gear for them to come in this game. Let's see.
The coach, Hardware on the sidelines, remonstrating with his players for the cheap giveaway just now, having strong words with his captain for being lax in possession.
If you say just calm the ball down. Come on, right? Calm.
Nice breeze blowing at the Tony Spalding Sports Complex, and it's a bit chilly. Friend in Mandeville before the game starts said out down there it was 19 degrees, about 23.
19 degrees, George.
Yes, 19 degrees, about 23, 24 here at the Tony Spalding Sports Complex, and it's Duhaney Park who are feeding the chills.
Cut out there by Foster.
Here's McClarty, central. Duhaney Park need to move the ball quicker, and this is the problem they're having. Ball recipient has possession, and the potential passes, the men are static, nobody's moving.
You see there, Richard's just not offering anything to McClarty, basically stifling him. Duhaney Park really has done themselves, again, no favors. There's a lot of space in this game, there's a lot of place to move, but they've simply just not seen that pass, they've not seen that space to move into.
Lang picks this off and pops it over the top for Porter to chase. Does he have the wheels? Porter, the captain, runs back and does very well. Brilliant intervention there from Jermaine Scott. Porter was isolated, had two defenders to work against, and in the end, couldn't do it.
Trying to apply the challenge.
Morgan wins it, well, for a moment, just tapped it away. Still the Duhaney Park ball. Central pass to Bennett. Looking for an option, goes back. And the captain now in possession.
Looking for McClarty there.
Yeah.
McClarty or McIntosh. We know exactly what's coming from Duhaney Park, and I think Boystown have started to read that one clearly as well.
McClarty forward, loves the pass forward. But look at that, good defending there from Hopeton. Danger not averted. Still Duhaney Park hunt into the box now. Hopeton standing firm, those long legs, almost like prosthetics, extending it to snuff out the danger. Porter racing forward, can he get there?
Oh no, he doesn't.
And a risky play by the captain Scott. Gets away with it.
So.
Boystown again through Porter. Wanted to slip Michael Campbell in. There was a better pass to his right, you know. Porter perhaps feeling the pressure of the veteran.
I just wanted to be a little slick there.
Here they come to Duhaney Park.
6 out.
Look over the top for McIntosh. Boystown appealing for an offside call which didn't come. Still Duhaney Park ball.
They're trying to look for that right pass, but the pass is back.
Lovely touch in midfield. Rolled his studs over the ball to dismiss a defender, but then the shot was aimless, weak, and highly speculative.
Would you say that he had better options there, George?
Not really, because again, no runner was offering for the ball, and this is the problem that Duhaney Park has. The ball carry, it's almost as if the teammates, when a man in blue is on the ball, his teammates are watching him to see what he's going to do rather than give him a possibility. That's their problem. I haven't seen football played like this in a while. It's all about movement, the game, and the Duhaney Park potential recipients aren't moving. Leng has done a lot of running so far, but as I compliment him, he makes a hash of the pass, and the Foster didn't even bother chasing.
I think that's what you call the commentators curse there.
There you go.
As you see, Boys Town applying that high press there again, trying to keep Duhaney Park in.
Scott seeds the throw to the man wearing 6, Genuine Pinnock. He hurls this forward off the chest of McClarty, who has come deep once again to get involved.
Under pressure there from number 26, Foster.
Scott all the way in the back.
McClarty there just trying to give his team a little reprieve, and somehow he gets the ball to potentially create a chance, but again it fizzles out before we can see anything coming from Duhaney Park. And it turns into an opportunity here for Boys Town. Will they take it?
Cross coming. Porter. Bennett sticking the boot in. Vital interception at a time as Porter was looking to control. Shaped as if he was going to shoot, but love the ball over the top. Can McIntosh get here? Murray read the situation very well. Credit the keeper.
That is an excellent read there by the goalkeeper. He saw that one coming from a mile away, came out and did his job.
So at one point this game looked as if it was going to get away from Duhaney Park and get away early. But they have shown enough to suggest that with better coordination, they can get at this Boys Town team.
I think at this point, Duhaney Park are just trying to consolidate to get.
Here's McIntosh. McIntosh goes for the shot! Oh, flashes across the goal. Murray missed it. McIntosh, though, was off target, but that was intentional by the striker. Did he get a piece of it? Looks as if he did. I need to apologize to Murray because that counts as a save. Off the left foot, just running off the shoulder of the defender, off the blind side, and whipping it, trying to find the far corner. But for Murray's touch, it may have nestled in the back of the net. Good play from Duhaney Park. Their best look so far this evening.
Correct, and for all of Boys Town's dominance, Duhaney Park now creeping back into this game.
Yep.
Corner in there by Duhaney Park.
Misses everyone.
But falls straight to Pinnock there, who can do nothing but hand it over to the Boys Town team.
Will have the chance for the throw though, Genuine Pinnock. And Duhaney Park sensing that they can get on the board by showing a little bit more quality and persistence. Pinnock goes on the sprint, but Foster has him covered.
Hunter stood there asking for the ball but couldn't get it. Pinnock felt he had a better option going down the right. Ended up fizzling out again.
33rd minute. You're watching the opening game in the opening televised game in the Ray and Deview KSAFA Championship. We're talking about Boys Town, a 3-time national champion, playing Duhaney Park, last in the Premier League in the Jamaica top flight in the year 2000. Relegated that season, finished dead last in the competition, and they've not threatened the top flight since then.
But they are former Major League winners, former Sid Bartlett winners, so there is enough history there to judge that maybe there could be a comeback.
Campbell in midfield goes wide, intelligently playing the ball to just ease some pressure and to allow the players to build, but then the ball isn't used properly.
Excellent tackle there.
Excellent
tackle there from Junior.
Yeah, Michael Campbell Jr.
Really showing the prowess of his father there.
Yeah, the wheels that Daddy doesn't have. Here's Senior now. This is the captain. Hall goes long, trying to find Porter! Easy as 1, 2, 3 for the third goal for Boys Town. And it's ruled out for offside. Yeah, I was wondering why he was so free. Even though the Duhaney Park defending has been lax all evening, I did have a half a mind thinking that, well, why was he so free?
That one.
Yeah, I think he was offside by a mile.
They're confident, saying yes, I'm sure.
This is the McIntosh shot from earlier. We're gonna get that replay for you lined up in short order. Anyway, back to live action. And Porter felt he had found the back of the net for the second time this evening.
Only to be cruelly robbed by the
assistant. Nah, he was well off. He was well off.
Let's see the replay. I have my suspicions.
Morgan.
Out to Campbell Jr. there. Trying a little bit of trickery, but it didn't come off well enough, and he's conceded the possession and a touch to Duhaney Park.
Oh, lovely work down this left-hand side. by the man wearing 11 for D Park, Andre Salmon, but he goes down on the challenge. This is the Porter. Yeah, 2 men were offside. He engaged with the ball, and easy call for the assistant referee on that far side.
We saw Campbell Senior looking over there asking, please, please, let this not be offside. They come again.
But I can tell you what, alarm bells for the Duhaney Park defense, because that wasn't an offside by design. They were lucky. No defenders attached to that play, so it's not as if they caught them offside because they moved as a unit knowing where they would run. That was luck. And I'm suggesting that Boys Town, the coach will tell them, well, gentlemen, we need to do more of that as we take a look at the fans. Few of them wearing red. No doubt where their allegiance lies, if the color coordinates with the color of the team that they're supporting.
I do think some of those fans are fans who would have been there from the early game, the encounter between JDF-FC and Augustown FC. So,
yeah, O'Clarty clashing there with Foster and winning the free kick.
I think we can easily say that McClarty has been the best player for Duhaney Park throughout this game so far. He's really shown tactical know-how. Unfortunately, his team has just not risen to the occasion with him.
There's Kenil Hyde, the former Premier League champion, still a young man. Played for a couple teams in the Real Devil Premier League, top flight football. Now trying his hand at coaching.
Forward there by Gordon, but basically he kicks it straight out of play, and it's a goal kick for Boys Town.
Hardware, Leon, man guiding Boys Town. And for a coach whose team is 2-0 up, he looks rather displeased with things. Perhaps feeling his team have been lucky to still have that clean sheet, and perhaps also cursing the fact that his forwards haven't cashed in on the opportunities they've had at the other end. Porter has looked
putting it forward there, but still.
Porter has looked very lively all evening, full of running, the Boys Town number 9, and they're looking to spring him at every opportunity they get.
You rightly say, I think Campbell Senior's legs are almost finished, and it's only the 38th minute. Trying his best there to close out on the play, but could not get it. Passed on the ball.
Tussling the midfield. No foul on the play. But here they come, Duhaney Park. Away from 2 challenges. Trying to set McClarty free.
Eventually taken on the control there by Leng, who passes to Campbell Senior.
There's Foster once again.
Look left.
Out to Leng. Can Leng get there? Yes, has the wheels to do so. What does he have to his right? No chance to surprise that. To size that up, he wins a throw from the tackle from the man there, Genuine Pinnock.
Fortunate there.
Those 2 have had a battle royal all evening, and it continues. Leng once again. To Morgan. Nice touch around the corner to Foster. The shot takes a deflection. Goalkeeper will deal with that. Meat and drink for him, really.
Again, Boys Town showing that attacking intent, trying to get forward and push the Duhaney Park team to the sword.
McIntosh must be offside. Yep.
I think his eyes lit up there for a second. Georgie really thought that may have been his chance.
Yep.
Morgan pushing forward there for Boys Town.
Nice from the skipper. Right to Campbell. Forward to the captain once again. A little ball played back. It was the right idea, but the defenders were wise to that play.
Campbell Jr. there on the ball again. Passing to Pops.
Michael Campbell seen over the top, looking for Porter. Good header by a Pinnock. That's defending in the right place.
Richards there carrying out the ball.
Goes long, trying to open up the play, but again Murray wise to it. For a moment hesitated.
Almost gave an opportunity there to Duhaney Park. Wow.
And the Duhaney Park bench asking if that was not handball. Looked to have struck Murray's arm when he went to effect the stooping header.
I believe the rule still considers handball to be deliberate, and that would have been inadvertent there for Murray.
Lucky. So here they come to Duhaney Park. Poor pass.
Poor pass.
Really, and he's apologizing.
Logan really should have done better on that one.
So here's Morgan for Boys Town. Can they find the third before halftime? Foster battling away, stripped of it though. Intervention once again. So as we approach the interval, a lot for both coaches to discuss and tweak in the interval.
Richards there winning that foul. Looking for that man McClarty again. Ball pushed out there to the left to Hunter.
But who's going to collect the return pass? Nobody, so Hunter has to make a big pass. McClarty, well, McIntosh off the head. And nobody there to benefit from the knockdown.
As again, you pointed out earlier,
so he plays the pass wide, and then there's nobody in support. Then the central striker, who should be heading towards the 6-yard box, towards the penalty spot, has to run to go and support the man who he has sent wide to supply the cross. Duhaney Park just not coordinating well. As we see the foul committed by Foster. This is a promising position for a free kick in the 42nd minute. Can they find one? Can they halve the deficit before the interval?
I think Logan really felt he had a chance there had he just gotten the opportunity to play on, but referee they're feeling that he had to call the play back, give the teams a chance to regroup. So Shaquille Richards there over the free kick for Duhaney Park. It's been handed over to number 11, Andre Salmon, man who's out on the left there. Referee indicating that the kick should be taken from further back.
Murray thought of coming and stayed on his line wisely, where he collects easily. And not satisfied with the options he had upfield, so he says, we have a 2-0 lead, so I'll take my time. So the Red Brigade will build from the back.
Hopton there passing forward to Foster. Ooh, and Ling. Lazy touch there, yep. Lazy touch there.
Would suggest that Ling and Foster have passed to each other more than any other two players on the field this evening. Nice chest pass, but he goes down and it's a free kick in a dangerous position. Will we see our first card of the evening? Referee Malaika Reed looks as if he was going to his pocket there, and yes, first caution to the man wearing number 3 for Boys Town, Ajani Hopton.
Didn't think that was a foul there though, George. It was a high.
It was a high, but the ball bounced and he went for it. So I can see why he was booked, because the studs were high. It could have been dangerous.
But then you see why he tried.
Yes.
The ball is high. So we see Salmon there over the ball with number 3, Gordon, central defender. When you see a central defender on a free kick like this, you almost instinctively think power.
So it's going to be the left foot of Jomo Gordon. Alec Murray and a 4-man wall. Gordon comes, curls all the way, not threatening at all.
Deflection there off the wall.
And he rules the deflection. Maybe he could have come up trumps from a free kick land. So 44th minute. Strong breeze, as we said, blowing across the Tony Spalding Sports Complex. Chilly on the outside. As we see confirmation of Ajani Hopton's yellow card, the first name in the book, the corner comes.
Ooh, that was a good one in there from Salmon, but it looked like McClarty really wasn't expecting that to come on him so quickly.
Play on, says Reed. Lovely play.
Good play there by Salmon.
Yes. But he turns it over to Foster under pressure.
Cool turn there by Foster.
Campbell. Campbell's pass to Ling is short. And no foul. Duhaney Park wanted that call. Like Reed has been somewhat lenient in some places, in some phases of play this evening. As Foster surveys the landscape. Forward, nice beautiful one for Porter. Can Porter get there? Around the goalkeeper.
Oh, goalkeeper did just enough there, I believe. Just enough.
But such a simple pass from midfield, and these are the things that I'm sure Kenny Hyde will be talking to his players about. How easy it is for Boys Town to have broken the line. Look at this simple pass. And the defender, no effort. And Porter just put off by the goalkeeper. Good goalkeeping.
Yes, excellent goalkeeping there. Spread himself wide. Tried to make himself as big as possible to stop him from going around.
So here they come with Livingston to Morgan.
Not call that name too often in his first half so far.
Foster once again. Well, Leng to Foster, and the bad touch. Took his eye off the ball, was trying to look where his teammates were.
Give Duhaney packing up. He thought the ball would have rolled out, but he's now put himself in a tight position there. Foster applying the pressure. Can they?
And it's played off Foster to Duhaney Park though. So producer says 1 minute to extra to be played. And
McClarty there on the ball again.
It's come very deep.
I think his heat map would show every portion of this field for McClarty.
Well, I can tell you that his coach is very displeased with him. You have your primary attacking player. He shouldn't be in the right back position, almost parallel with his 18-yard box, taking possession. And that's it for the first half. Malika Reed has seen enough. We saw a goal very, very early in the contest. Porter brought down, picked himself up, beat the goalkeeper from 12 yards, and then as a play continued, the young Campbell popping up to score after the Duhaney Park defenders failed to track their runners. Boys Town looked to be large and in charge early in the second half. In the first half rather. 2 goals. Well, Livingston was the scorer of the second goal. 2 goals within the first 20 minutes, and Duhaney Park looked as if they were going to be in for a long evening. But they had their chances as well, despite the lack of coordination among their attacking players and the indiscipline in defense, especially with holding the defense line. But there was enough in there for them to believe that if they settle and coordinate properly, they can get something out of this game. The score at halftime: Boys Town 2, Duhaney Park 0. Ray Neville KSAFA Championship on CVM TV.
Powered by Mackay Security.
Protecting Jamaica's borders is a key priority for the Jamaica Customs Agency. The JCA will remain vigilant and resolute in effectively fulfilling this mandate. The time, brought to you by the Jamaica Customs Agency, is
8:45.
People are just not the same anymore. It's like we need someone to remind us how to do good.
So you go here, and you go here. Good move. My name is Jody Lewis, and if my mom looks in her apron right now, she'll know why we did this.
You see, Christmas time in Jamaica, it's all about the food, the family, and the vibes. And nobody does it better than CVM.
And listen, you see my gunga rice and peas, it's so good. Make us start to sing. Make the Christmas get you.
Oh, look at no, bother with it, please. Let's stick to hosting, IT. Let's leave the.
Welcome to the ZZ Lottery Draw for 8:20 p.m. Friday, December 13th, 2024. The one-drop winning number is 29. The hat-trick winning numbers are 1, 7, 0. The four-play winning numbers are 4, 1, 7, 7. The Lucky Day Lotto winning numbers are 3, 12, 6, 20, 7. The fireball is white. Thank you for playing with Izizi.
Relive the excitement, the drama, fashion, fun and entertainment. Mutemal Rewind this Saturday at 9 p.m. with a repeat Sunday at 2 p.m. on CVM TV. Mutemal Rewind, brought to you by the Jamaica Tourist Board and the Supreme Ventures Group.
That's the final whistle.
Fight for victory, a battle for supremacy.
Purple rain inside the national.
He who lifts the crown will reign as all-island kings.
Joy.
Kingston College versus Garvey Maceo in the Olivier Shield, the ultimate coronation. Live Saturday, 3 p.m. on CVM TV.
Schoolboy football, brought to you by EdgeChem, AIM Financial Corporation, Texaco, Connex Services, Jamaica Stock Exchange, and Sunshine Snacks.
All I want
for Christmas is...
Wait, Chris and Charles has great loans and something extra special this season?
Yes, we're spreading joy to everyone. Starting November 1st, 2024, get a low interest rate Christmas loan and a special reward just for you.
Call 876-926-0609
or visit our website for details. Better hurry, conditions apply. Stocks are limited. Promotion ends December 23rd, 2024. When you think loans, think Chris and Charles.
JUTC, we're not just buses and schedules, we're people who care about your journey.
At the JUTC, every journey matters. And this holiday season, I'd like to say special thanks to you all for your continued support.
Thank you for riding with us. We are ensuring that our buses are fit and ready to take you safely to your destination.
Thank you for being a part of our community. We will assist you in your commute.
Good morning. Thank you for trusting us to get you to your destination safely every day.
Thank you for riding with us. From our family to yours. Merry Christmas!
JUTC, your route to excellence.
You see, Christmas time in Jamaica, it's all about the food, the family, and the vibes. And nobody does it better than CVM.
And listen, you see my gunga rice and peas, it's so good. Make you start to sing. Make the Christmas get you.
Oh, look at no, bother with it, please. Let's stick to hosting, IT. Let's leave the singing to the voice box kids on CVM. Not you, though.
This Christmas, we are bringing the taste of the season right into your home.
Ooh, now this is how you do a seafood broil. But don't worry, we'll show you how on CVM Cook Shop.
From your favorite Christmas recipes to all the holiday entertainment, stay locked in to CVM Television.
So from our CVM family to yours, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
I'm IT.
This is mine?
I want that in the big ladder road.
Where's the sleigh? Good morning.
You've never seen a sunrise quite like this.
Tamaiti Christmas in the Streets is brought to you by Flow. Unwrapping holiday happiness. That's Christmasing.
Friday Match Night, powered by Mackay Security.
So about 23 degrees Celsius at the Anthony Spaulding Sports Complex. Conditions which most Jamaicans will call cold. And speaking of cold, it's as if Duhaney Park had a cold start to proceedings and the Boys Town Red Brigade was running hot. 2-0 to the Red Brigade from the first half. And we have those highlights for you. Early moment, Porter on the prowl. He squares up the defender, the captain, dances around him, brought down, and an easy decision for Malika Reed to say penalty. Porter steps up, goes to the goalkeeper's left. The kick save attempt missed by the keeper, and that's how Boys Town put their nose in front in the first half. Then this play, Michael Campbell caught between taking the ball down and striking first time. And then this, look at Livingston, allowed to run through. Look at how many blue shirts are in the box. 6 of them, and none saw Livingston's run. It wasn't one of those late runs from deep. He was there and wasn't picked up. McIntosh burst forward, and his shot, you won't see that from the actual play, but it was a touch from the defender that diverted it to make it an easy save for the goalkeeper. And then Murray got some gloves onto this. McIntosh from the other side. And then Porter thought he had scored, but he had drifted offside. That should have been 3-0. And then this free kick, the wall doing its job. And Murray congratulating his defenders. And then this play. Look at this simple ball from Foster to Porter, the goalkeeper, this time off his line in a flash. and doing just enough to deflect it off the striker's knee and gathering. 6 attempts by Duhaney Park, 3 on goal, 4 attempts by Boys Town, 3 of them on goal, 2 of them goals, of course. There were 3 corners in the first half, 2 to Duhaney Park, 7 fouls, not an aggressive game by any means. Duhaney Park committing 4 of them, 6 offside calls, 5 against Duhaney Park players were by design. Boys Town kept a very disciplined line. Only 1 yellow card in that first half issued to Johnny Hopton, one of the Boys Town centre halves, and Boys Town had 54% possession. All right, our man on location is the young Adams of the Ronaldo variety, and he has one of the officials of KSAFA, Marvin Tate, with him. Take it away, Ronaldo.
Mr. Tate, we are here at the opening game day of a brand new season. What can fans and spectators alike expect from this year's KSAFA Championships?
Well, first of all, let me say a big thank you to CVM in coming on board through Mackay's security. Now, this is something that we have actually dreamt of from last year, and you have made it, and well, I should say Mackay's along with CVM have made it possible for us to be able to, broadcast live from some of our games throughout the season. Now, last year we had a very good season, especially, when it came down to the semi-finals and the finals. Spectators were very much interactive with what was happening. We saw where, we had a lot of giveaways, especially during halftime breaks and so forth. Jerry and Nevio came, they had their dancing girls. There was entertainment right through. And we are expecting to see a similar thing this year. Plus, in addition to this, we have other activities that we'd love to bring on board. We'd love to actually promote our games, not necessarily as a game, but as an event, where we can have people coming from the communities. They turn up on a Friday night. We have maybe a KFC truck, a Burger King truck, bounce about, people coming and having a nice time at a KSAFA game. So, hopefully that is where we're heading for.
Excellent. We're here. The back-to-back defending champions, Boys Town, are currently leading Duhaney Park 2-0. What are your reactions to the first half?
Well, I think it was a very good game. Well, it has been a good game so far. Boys Town, the perennial champions for the last 2 years. We were expecting that they would have started out, from the get-go, doing what they actually did in the first half. Now, Duhaney Park, we have seen them last year. They came, they played a marvelous season. They turned up, just one foot short of winning the championship, which Augustone actually knocked them out at the last moment in the final. So we're expecting a good duel. I mean, so far, Boys Town has the upper hand of them. Let's see what will happen in the second half.
Mr. Tate, thank you so much. As I said, I do hope you enjoy the second half, all right?
Yeah, man.
Thank you. We're now going to be joined by a jungle legend. Yes, my boss. Here's a jungle legend. Is that so? Introduce yourself for us, please.
Eugene Williams, otherwise known as Big Head.
All right, Mr. Williams. We're here at your home, the Anthony Spalding Sports Complex, and the back-to-back champions, Boys Town, are leading Dunbeholden 2-0 at halftime. How impressive was the first half for you?
Well, as I must say, a nice gameplay, tactical gameplay by both teams. And you can say Boys Town scored 2, but it's not like them outplaying Duhaney Park. But a nice game on a Friday night.
I see you're all decked out in your full white. Are you cheering on for one of the teams, the red team or the blue team?
Well, as I say, I'm a student of the game. I come to watch football. Enough people never know. I did play one season for Duhaney Park and bring them to my Premier League. So Boys Town is my childhood team growing up. But you don't know, we live up the road from where we never play for Boys Town. It's always on it. But now always Boys Town, because I have a whole heap of good friends who represent Boys Town.
Finally, it's currently 2-0. What is your score prediction at the final whistle?
Well, throughout the game I played, as I say, we're not going to really predict and say Boys Town are going to win by like 5 or 4. We can't. The only one say Boys Town are going to win like 3-1.
3-1. All right, thank you very much. There you have it, folks. Do enjoy the rest of the game. Second half is about to kick off shortly, but before that, we take a quick break.
Life with your Jane Bank savings, you absolutely can. The time by Jane Bank is
people are just not the same anymore.
It's like we need someone to remind us how to do good.
So you go here, you go here, and you go here. Good move. My name is Jody Lewis, and if my mom looks in her apron right now, she'll know why we did this.
VoiceBox Performing Arts invites you and your entire family
to be a part of Our Christmas Wish, a festive experience featuring the VoiceBox Kids
and our special guest, Uncle Kevin Donswell, and a few other big surprises.
Join us on Sunday, December 15th at 7 p.m. at the Carl Hendrickson Auditorium, Jamaica College. Gates open at 6 p.m. Tickets are for $3,500 for adults
and $2,000 for picnic.
Get them now at La Shushan and Copycat Barbican or email us at voicebox876@gmail.com.
Our Christmas Wish is sponsored by CVM TV, the Digital Foundation, Island Grill, JPS, TST, Edna Manley College, Starlight, and AV Montage Limited.
See you there!
Hi, T.
Daddy!
I'm IT.
This is mine?
I want to do the big ladder road.
Where's the sleigh? Good morning.
You've never seen a sunrise quite like this.
Tamaiti Christmas in the Streets is brought to you by Flow, unwrapping holiday happiness. That's Christmasing.
Friday Match Night, powered by Mackay Security.
All right, welcome back to second half action of this Rain Devil KSAFA Championship game. Boys Town, the team in red, leading Duhaney Park 2-0. Duhaney Park in blue and white. And Nathan, second half, you are, well, imagine yourself as either Coach Leon Hardware, the Duhaney Park coach, or Kenil Hardware, the man guiding Boys Town. What would have been your halftime message to the respective units?
Well, for Boys Town, it's really simple. Keep doing what you're doing, but take your chances. You have to recognize that you are the dominant team. Though the stats may not show it, you've had the better chances. You've been put in a better position, so if you're just taking your chances, you'd have been clear and gone. But for my lines, it's to
Duhaney Park.
Oh, sorry. For Duhaney Park, it's to calm the game down. You have the ability, you have the skill, you can match up. You've had your chances. You just need to recognize, stick to the tactics that you've been told, play the ball smartly, look for the right pass.
Defensive error lets in Duhaney Park down the right-hand side of the attack. Three men waiting for the cross. The cross doesn't come. That was a wasted opportunity, you know. And the flag goes up for an infringement. It's going to be a Boys Town free kick. The question though, Nathan, is how do Duhaney Park get their two Macs, McClarty and McIntosh, to link up more? Those were, as you noted, the two bright players in blue in the first half, but very rare when they pass to each other.
I think the greatest challenge for them is that McClarty is doing a free roll, and I think that's really stifled the game for them because he's too deep sometimes, which it doesn't allow him to link up well with McIntosh. So I think what he needs to do is have a little bit more tactical discipline, stay where he needs to, where he's most effective, allow the play to build up, to come to him, and then we can see the best of them being playing together, interplaying between them.
Yeah, McClarty sometimes runs and takes the ball off the fullbacks. I'm not sure that's where his coach wants him to operate, as Boys Town are bursting forward with their captain. To Riney, to near side. And losing out there is Leng. Speaking of McClarty, here he is very deep. His pass is wayward. Livingston in the midfield for Boys Town. Trying to link up with the younger Campbell, but broken up.
But again, you see there, George, that's what we're talking about. When McClarty's too deep, really kills the play there for Duhaney Park. So they really have to be doing better for themselves.
Battle between Pinnock, between the captain for Duhaney Park, the man wearing number 13, and Jermaine Scott, and Porter for Boys Town. And Porter adjudged to have fouled his opponent. Malika Reed wants some assistance for the man wearing 15 for Duhaney Park. Looks to have been struck a blow to the head, McKellar. There's some blood there on the nose. Yeah, that's why he has asked the Duhaney Park physios to see about McKellar. Can't have blood from an open wound, well, from a wound. And they're asked to clean that up and the play to continue. 49th minute, second half, only Young. Because as you said, Nathan, the thing is this: when you have McClarty winning the ball deep and passing it forward, trying to pass forward, you want someone else to be winning the ball deep and passing it forward to McClarty.
And that's really the challenge that you've been seeing Duhaney Park have, that there's an over-reliance on those two players, one. But two, when you look at where McClarty is collecting the ball, to even try and play that type of football is going to stifle the other players. And again, look at where we see McClarty. Out on the right, attacking.
Murray for Duhaney Park, for Boys Town rather.
So I'd love to see McClarty stay right there, central. That's where he's going to be most effective.
And the interception, crucial interception there, because Sebastian Hunter was waiting to pounce for Duhaney Park. Morgan saw a lot of the ball in the midfield for in the engine room for Boys Town and used it well, the big man. And this ball to the captain now, and it was a bad touch from him. Took his eye off the ball just a little bit, Riley, and it's turned over. Duhaney Park, though, have been bossing possession since the start of this half. Here's McClarty once again, all the way back to Pinner, to rather his captain, Scott. Wide. Now they come again. Building through Shaquille Richards, but he gave it away. And now Morgan for Boys Town. Can't turn away from McClarty. McClarty now. 3 men in front of him. Picks the right pass. The shot! Into the side netting. Crashed into the side netting from Sebastian Hunter. But brighter and better from Duhaney Park.
That's
Nathan.
exactly what we're talking about. McClarty being central, allowing himself to have the ball come to him so he can drive the attack forward. And what do we have? A really, really good chance. They should have done better with that one.
So here's the play once again. Actually, Hunter was towards the center waiting to collect. And the pass was played to the number 11. And he crashed the shot there, Andre Salmon.
He may have had a better option there to try and get the ball into the middle, because he did have Hunter waiting, he did have McIntosh waiting. It really could have been a better chance for them there.
But to be fair to him, those two, the defenders' eyes were on those two. Nobody was really picking up Salmon, who was on the blind side of both the tracking defenders. So I wouldn't knock him too much for the choice of pass, but he did have two other good options, is the point you're making, and I'm agreeing with that. Infringement, says the assistant, and it's going to be Boys Town ball. They really haven't gotten on the ball so far in the second half, the Red Brigade. And Coach Hardware continues to look a displeased man. You wouldn't tell from that his team leading 2-0, because he'll say that they haven't been managing the game properly, and he'll be correct. Hopetown's long ball forward, looking for Porter, misses him. And now McIntosh comes deep. And trying to hit Hunter. Hunter was off balance, and now here comes Boys Town. Foster. Overran it. Lost out. Here's the busy Richards for Duhaney Park. Over the top, but aimless. Pass was on, but it needed to have been to the left. Too central, easy meat and drink for Murray in goal for Boys Town.
I believe there's been a tactical substitution there. I think I see Antonio Reed on for Duhaney Park, number 18. So they've clearly tried to put a little change there to try and see if they can't change the game for themselves.
Here's Foster after chased by Michael Campbell, but the veteran played it too much meat on it. Has he won a corner? No. So you're saying that well, they needed something, Duhaney Park. They needed a ball handler. You know how they say, you need someone almost like a point guard, someone to take the ball up the floor and then distribute it. You need someone to take the ball up the field so you can have McClarty and McIntosh in their right positions.
And if you look, that's exactly the position that Antonio Reed has taken up. So
there you go. So Duhaney Park have been the dominant team, have been ball dominant in this second half so far.
Hunter not bringing the ball under control there, unfortunately.
Now his long kick to his captain Riney. Michael Campbell. Veteran Rob, his pocket picked by the busy Shaquille Richards for Duhaney Park. Finds McIntosh now. Doesn't have much help. Hopeton sprints after. This is McIntosh! And will it go for a throw? Almost. I got that shot badly wrong. Screwed off the outside of the right boot. And he'd want that opportunity again.
But one thing he has not lacked this entire game, McIntosh has definitely got the confidence in himself to take those chances on.
For sure.
And that's always a good thing to have in a striker.
And you get the feeling that if he gets the chance in the right places, he can do some damage for the
he does seem to have the physique of that kind of central striker. So let's see.
Has some pace about him too, McIntosh, as we saw in that first half from his first chance.
And there we have Antonio Reid who came on. We also have another substitution, who's that Brandon Samuels, who is now on for Duhaney Park as well. So
the ball to Livingston! And easy. Shot on goal. Foster puts the keeper down. He can't beat the defender on the line. Porter! It's blocked as well. 2 chances going and begging for Boys Town.
Duhaney Park did an excellent job there. Really, last defending, but it really was an excellent job.
Composure in defending from the boys in blue and white, preventing their goal from being breached for a third time.
Clarty pushing the ball forward there. Can
McIntosh off the shoulder of the defender, and Murray out like a flash. He's done this well all evening, Murray. Played the sweeper-keeper role very well. And we see the chances once again. Look at Porter, nice turn to fool the defender. Plays it to the man wearing number 14, Campbell Jr. Forward to Livingston. Look at Livingston's ball. Keeper's weak hand. Foster sits the keeper down, can't beat the defender on the line. And then look at Porter. He'll ram it forward. Didn't get much on the effort. And the captain blocked it on the line, Jermaine Scott, to prevent his team from going further down.
Well, Genuine Pinnock really doing a last-ditch effort there. Excellent stop there from him on the line.
So despite making all the running in the second half, Duhaney Park came closer of the teams to having their defense breached, as we see the man down for Boys Town, Jaden Foster. So I've been struck in the face in that challenge. Unintentionally, may have been poked in the eye. So you look at the fans, see a couple sweaters out, so you know, chilly by Jamaican standards.
You see the flag flying there in the distance, it definitely is a windy.
Yeah, the Featherman is struggling in the wind here at the Tony Spalding Sports Complex. So Livingston can't link with Foster. Those two, Duhaney Park, haven't been able to cure the problem that they've caused.
They're doing an excellent job keeping the ball in the passing to McClarty.
Felt he was fouled, nothing doing, says Malika Reid. But they give it away to Shaquille Richards, who is fouled. Looked at Malika Reid saying, ref, now I get no call. Gets a call on that occasion.
Lang really did a poor job there, losing the ball very easily in the center.
Richards once again away from Morgan. Forward to McKellar. Just had some treatment, still see him with the bandage on the nose. Hunter, twisting, back. And they're stripped of the ball, and the pass forward is Porter felt he was going to be offside.
So he pulled up.
So he went in a half-hearted way.
I believe those are the chances you take. Better to be called offside than to not give yourself the opportunity. Duhaney Park pushing the ball forward.
McIntosh needs to hold it up and bring the players into play. Enterprising effort, a half-hearted claim for handball there, but that was off the chest of the Boys Town skipper.
Hunter really had an opportunity there. I think he misread what McIntosh was trying to do. Had he probably seen it a little bit better, attack the ball.
Yeah, Michael Campbell Jr. beaten to it by McKellar, who wanted a quick restart, but didn't find a man in a opportune position. So here is McClarty once again. Back to Joe McGordon, scoring across the field. Duhaney Park, that should have been a shorter pass. There were two men offering the shorter pass option, and he tried to find McIntosh with a longer pass. It's just the decision making from the Duhaney Park players at times. Genuine Pinnock was booked, second man in the book.
Joins Hopeton.
Yeah, Johnny Hopeton for Boys Town in the first half.
Hunter there trying to press the issue. Number 22 there from Boys Town.
Ryan, the captain, going down. Looks like he's hurt, but back up quickly. Morgan drops the shoulder to buy himself some space to make the pass. Murray. And the play called to a halt because it looks as if Ryan is still down. And yes, the Boys Town skipper, the right ankle is the problem. So 59th minute, KSAFA, the Ray and Nephew KSAFA Championship League. And Boys Town, the defending champions, beat the JDF in the final last season. And they are here. Our producer says Salmon is being withdrawn by Duhaney Park. That's number 11. And Chadwick Paul, there he is.
Number 7 coming on there.
Has entered the fray.
I think I misread it. Okay, so they're now making their first set of substitutions here. Very early in the second half, so you know they don't want to really kind of change the game.
I don't blame you for saying that Devan Bennett had just come onto the park because he didn't do much in the first half. As there we look at Kenil Moody, a study of concentration, the Duhaney Park coach trying to figure out how he can get his team to do more in the second half. McKellar. Lovely feet by McKellar to buy himself some space. Can he get the crossing though? Young Campbell collapsing at his feet. McKellar goes down. Has he been given the free kick? Yes, he has. Very good play from McKellar.
This one, what you call it, he bought that free kick with an excellent move there.
Monopoly money. McKellar. Almost a short corner that he floats in. Eat and drink for the Boys Town defense. Campbell chasing this now. Forward to Porter. That's a good ball. Porter needs some help. The defender snapping back at him, and Campbell, lovely ball over the top looking for Livingston. Too much on it, and the veteran goes down holding his knee. Well, that's actually Porter, who's down. Malika Reed hasn't seen him, and play continues. Prowl forward to McIntosh, didn't take it in his stride. But the ball will break for Hunter. Got the shot off, but he was under pressure. Did he win the corner? No, he didn't. I think Malika Reed has now called a halt to proceedings so that Raheem Porter can get some treatment for Boys Town.
One thing we have seen as a change here from Duhaney Park, you have seen Hunter step a little bit further forward, trying to create that interplay between himself and McIntosh.
Yeah, he was a non-entity in the first half. So he has figured much more prominently in the 20 plus minutes in this, well, in the 15 plus minutes in the second half so far.
I think that's the first move that coach has really made to try and press the issue. It has done some dividends so far, but not enough to really change the temperature of the game. I think it's still very cold for Duhaney Park. They've still not been able to really do what they need to challenge Boys Town yet.
Authoritative from the Duhaney Park skipper Scott just now beating Porter to the header. Struck the fourth official in the back. He sees the funny side. 62nd minute. Boys Town haven't looked dominant in the second half. They've been shaky, but they were the ones who carved the game's outstanding chance in the second half. 2 of them, but blocked on the line with composure by the Duhaney Park defenders. McKellar on the sprint once again. Riley goes to close him down, forces him back, good defending. And spraying the ball was Bennett, but it was aimless, trying to get the substitute Prowl into the mix.
Not seen him really touch the ball or had an impact on the game yet, but we have seen Duhaney Park push the tempo up a bit more. So we think we can see a lot more to come from in the second half. Let's see if they're able to take this and create some chances for themselves.
Righto, Murray. Didn't really have a short pass he liked, so he was forced to go to his captain, which turned out to be good in the end. Oh, the captain's pass is short though, Riney. Undersold Livingston, and it's a turnover to McClarty, who goes back to Bennett.
That's where you say you telegraph the pass.
Yes, sir. Bennett, given all the time in the world to make the pass, and he spreads it out here to Hunter, who needs some support, doesn't see it yet. Puts the cross in! Ball! Oh, it's a bad miss by McIntosh.
McIntosh with all the space in the world.
That's the pass he's been waiting for all evening, and he got it. It's a lovely cross by Hunter. McIntosh just had to get that header on target, and he fluffs his lines badly. That's a bad miss by the Duhaney Park frontman.
That's criminal. That's criminal. For the first, that's the best chance they've had all game, and to waste it.
Lovely pass by Benny, but look how much space he was given and time by the Boys Town defenders, almost daring him to pass. He picked out a lovely pass. Look at Hunter. 1 touch, 2 touch. Cross comes in, pinpoint accurate.
Center of the box. No one marking. Nothing.
And how McIntosh missed, only McIntosh knows.
It was easier to score than to miss.
Wow. Our producer says Raheem Porter, the first opening goal scorer for Boys Town, is out. And Damian Blackburn has replaced him. So number 21 comes in to replace 9 for Boys Town. Meanwhile, Kroll feeling the pain, but trying to keep that ball on the
yet, but he's already off.
He's had a couple touches, but they haven't been good touches, meaning not in good sectors of the field. But Duhaney Park have been the better team in the second half, and we can't say that Boys Town have carved out the best chance, because that McIntosh header was the best chance of the second half. As we confirm, Damian Blackburn in and Raheem Porter out. So 21 in, 9 out. Blackburn! Oh! Hunter missed it. He had the time, he had the space, unchallenged. And Duhaney Park have missed 2 gilt-edged chances in succession in short time. They could have been 2-2 on the board.
It should be 2-2 on the board.
Look at the chance once again, Nathan. 1 defender misses, 2 defender missed, and then Hunter. Oh, you have to get that on frame. You have to get that on frame, my friend. So the number 10 for Duhaney Park, who we said was a mute presence in that first half, as we see Foster bursting forward for Boys Town. Still Foster, waiting for the right pass, sets it back for the substitute, Blackburn. His first touch was poor, and then he was crowded out. Dangerous move by Foster to build the play for Boys Town. Morgan now. Still Morgan driving forward. Will he have a pop from distance? Morgan sets it out this side to young Campbell. Campbell Jr. Back to his captain Riney. Riney. His pass nondescript. Clearance not too clever. Bennett now tidies up for Duhaney Park. And they build again.
Seeing here from Duhaney Park, they are defending in numbers now.
Yes, getting bodies there.
They really do believe that they have a chance to get back in the game.
And we must credit them, because those two blocks off the line were done with composure, and they had the numbers back, which is why they could have done it. Anyway, Campbell Jr. to his father, Michael Campbell Sr. Riney to his right. Riney, can he get the cross in? Sebastian Riney blocked by the retreating defenders. Riney's a second chance for the cross, and it's meat and drink for goalkeeper Joel Hunter. Hunter bangs this, looking for McIntosh or Hunter. It was met by Hopeton. The Boys Town can build again. Space in the midfield for Blackburn. Campbell Jr. asks him for it and gets it. Sets Riney free on this right hand side. Campbell Jr. Campbell Sr. asking for it. Michael Campbell! Oh! Bad finish by the veteran. That needed composure more than anything else.
He will feel guilty about that, because that was a great position to get the ball.
Rushed effort from a player who, in his pump, much better than this level. But his pump was about 20 years ago. He's 45 years old now, born on June 10, 1979, Michael Campbell. And he's like Father Time, still plowing on. Campbell to Campbell. Foster giving him the run on the outside. Campbell doesn't like that passing option. Waits. Back to Daddy. Foster. Under pressure. Goes down. Oh. Beat Scott. The ball comes in. The shot from Blackburn. When it can hit Blackburn. Wasn't really a shot.
Yeah, I don't think he took a shot there.
Paul, stretching his legs, Paul, the substitute. And Paul, ooh, that was poor. Anything to touch.
Fresh
from a
legs,
promising
not the first
position.
man. You really expect better from Prawley. You can't be the first man on the field and do that.
Yes, indeed, my friend. Morgan has come deep to help Boys Town to coordinate this attack. Now with their goalkeeper, Murray, surveying his passing options. It goes long. Looking for Campbell Sr. Bennett stepped in. And the busy Shaquille Richards for Duhaney Park. He's been impressive in the second half, the number 5.
He really stepped up in the middle of the park there, done the job that McClarty was kind of doing in the first half there.
Yeah, we haven't mentioned Livingston much in the second half for Boys Town. Neither have we mentioned Leng that much as we take a shot off.
I think that's really more down to Duhaney Park, who've really taken over the game. I remember going down the right side for Boys Town in the first half. That was really their strong suit, but right now they're stuck.
Yes.
They're stuck behind a Duhaney Park team who's really pushed forward and for just missing some really great chances. We could have seen it G3-2 at this point.
Yep, man down for Duhaney Park. The shin pad off, the boots off. So it looks as if they're going to go to their bench once again and introduce Brian Mullins, number 17. Let's see who he replaces. Man on the Duhaney Park bench looks to be taking a nap. So 12 and 17 getting ready to enter. So actually Brian Mullins is number 12. Matt Neal is number 17. Still two of them looking to come in. So there's 12. Matt Neal. And then 17 is the...
17 is Matt Neal and 12 is Brian Mullins. Mullins looking like a utility player coming to definitely boss around.
He looks about 2.5 stone too heavy for this kind of activity, but he's part of the squad, which means that he can contribute. The stretcher bearers are giving a ride to, we'll tell you who in short order. The man wearing number 5, Shaquille. The busy man we spoke about, Shaquille Richards, who's been very impressive for Duhaney Park in the second half, has left the field with an injury. That's not good.
I remember seeing that foul. I believe that was off the ball.
May have been. He was an energizer. He was the energizer body for them in the second half. She's cold, and they are
dancing to keep warm.
Yeah, checking out their cool apps. So 72nd minute of this clash here at the Anthony Spalding Sports Complex. Being played at the home of Arnett Gardens, the 4-time Premier League champions. So Brian Mullins comes in number 12 to replace Andre McKellar, number 15. And we expect a second change to be announced shortly.
And Aaron McNeil for late McClarty. Wow.
And McClarty is removed. So what have they done with Shaquille Richards, number 5? Anyway, tell you in short order. One of the new boys in possession now. Well, McKenna is still on the pitch. So it's Shaquille Richards, number 5, who's come out, not 15. So 5 Shaquille Richards is out. McKenna is still there. I was surprised at that because McKenna had been one of their better players so far in the second half. Has he kept it in? No. So Errol McNeil in, Brian Mullins in, Shaquille Richards out, and McClarty out as well.
Bit of a surprise there.
I think he got tired though, Nathan, to tell the truth, because he hadn't been running. It was a case of diminishing returns for him from about the 61st minute. As we look at Shaquille Richards, had a good game in the second half, not so much first half, but injury cut his evening short. He'll be back.
The urgency from Duhaney Park seems to be dying down. I don't think they remember that there's just a few minutes left, about 18 minutes left to try and get themselves back in this game.
Many would say that's a long time, but I take the point you're making. But 18 minutes in football, Nathan, that's a hell of a long time. 8 minutes is a long time. Nice footwork from Ling to find Campbell Senior. Good tackle by the hefty Mullins. And now McKellar in midfield. Pushed over, wins the free kick. Duhaney Park still knocking at the door. Mullins to Prawl. Prawl drops the shoulder. Doesn't get away from the defender yet though. Legs still tracking him. Oh, this is McNeil. And off the head of Hopeton. And Morgan now for Boys Town.
You'd have hoped McNeil would have done a better job there in such a good position.
Here's Michael Campbell Senior.
Rolling back the years there on the ball.
To Ling. Foster. Good exchange between Ling and Foster. Foster, leg bursting into the box. Still Ling going. Wanted to come on his right foot. The defender knew. And then he lost the dribble. This is Michael Campbell Senior. Morgan asking him for it. Ignored for the moment. And Junior Campbell asked to stretch his legs. Further back. Hopeton. The Campbell Junior. McKellar his shadow. And what he did, nobody knows. I think a touch of cramp or worse has afflicted the young man. Saying his calves have locked. Michael Campbell Senior about to leave the field. Meanwhile, his son having cramp in both calves. I feel your pain, so I know how those feel.
I think there may be a change to that substitution.
Perhaps it is. So two men preparing to come in. 18 and 15 for Boys Town. 15, Brandon Samuels. And 18 is Antonio Reed. So 26 coming out for Boys Town. Jaden Foster. Good game, Nathan, for Foster, number 26.
He's been excellent out on the left there. He's really shown some pace. He's really made some good passes. Unfortunately, he never got a chance to put his name on the score sheet, but good showing from him there.
Yep.
And I suspect that second change may actually be Michael Campbell.
But Senior has just left the field, so yes, you're correct. Junior still out there. Over the top. Hopeton. Here's McIntosh's footsteps behind him and takes no chances.
Or he saw the danger there and decided not to play around.
Hopeton once again. McKellar trying to make a nuisance of himself, but the ball doesn't stick with him. And now here's McKellar once again. Has figured prominently in the second half for the boys in blue. Bennett driving centrally.
And again, Duhaney Park has been good on the ball except for the final pass. You're expecting them to do a little bit better, but it always is that final pass that's just killing them.
Yep. Mullins couldn't connect with Prawl there. Prawl would have been in had the pass been good enough. But here they come once again through the substitute Samuels. Rides one challenge, gets away from another man. Michael Campbell Jr. goes for a shot from distance. Meet and drink for goalkeeper Joel Hunter. And he goes down again cramp. Calves cramping badly. Meanwhile, Hunter sprints forward, but Murray snuffs out the danger, and referee Murray Reed wants the physios from Boys Town to see about young Michael Campbell Jr. So as you expect with every first game of every local competition in Jamaica, whether it's the Premier League, schoolboy football or whatever league, you can guarantee someone will go down with cramp at some point in the game. There you go. Yeah. It's a hydration issue, and of course this high intensity exertion, first game of the season, common for players to be victimized by cramps. That said, Nathan, based on how the second half has gone, you would say Duhaney Park have been unfortunate to not be on the score sheet at least once?
I mean, with those two excellent chances, one for McIntosh and the other for Hunter, it really has been disappointing, and it's been something they've been working on. You saw them get back into the game in the first half, create those chances in the second half. You have to take them.
Boys Town will have to go to their bench once again because it looks as if Michael Campbell Jr., his race is run. They've put him on the stretcher, and Backroom staff furiously filling in the names on the sheet. There he goes, stricken Michael Campbell Jr. Cramp. One leg is bad enough, but when both calves lock, it's almost an impossible mission to get a player back to fluidity. It looks as if he won't return.
I don't think they've been able to effect the substitution right away, so Boys Town down to 10 men at least for a short period in this game. Let's see if Duhaney Park can take advantage of this.
Breezy Friday night here at the Anthony Spalding Sports Complex. It's now night, evening is done. And Samuels can't get there, neither can his other substitute, Antonio Reid. Both of them now foraging as the main frontmen for Boys Town. Ball too long. Hunter acknowledged the effort on the pass, even though it was misdirected. And it's good to see that at this stage of the game, the forwards still encouraging those behind them who are trying to free them, encouraging the pass. Sometimes they turn around and they express their frustration. But Hunter saying, appreciate it, continue doing this. If you keep doing it, it will happen eventually. Doesn't always work that way, but encouragement doesn't harm.
The label.
Yeah. Here they come once again, Boys Town. Blackburn can't get there. Tracking back was Bennett, taking it off his toe.
That's Matt Neal there in the middle for Duhaney Park carrying the ball.
Paul gets a touch, yes he was. And Paul touches it. That's an awful touch from
really
Paul, who's really not been good since he's come on the park, let's be honest.
He's really not shown why he's on the park at this point.
Doesn't look as if he belongs at this level, Paul. Or maybe we just haven't seen the best of him just yet. Meanwhile, Riney, the captain for Boys Town, takes his throw to Samuels. Handball appealed by the Duhaney Park defenders, ignored the cross dugout, but the goalkeeper, Joel Hunter, reading this one well. The ball breaks for Reid. Can't find Livingston with that pass. Jomo Gordon cutting it out for Duhaney Park. Centrally to McNeil. McNeil to Bennett. We'll find McKellar. Duhaney Park, if they go on to lose this game, will watch the film, especially in the second half, and say, well, gentlemen, how did we not even score when we had so much of the ball?
The truth is, if you look at the stats for the first half, they did have a lot of the ball, they did create chances, and it's not been doing what they need to.
Fast forward once again, there was a lovely turn by McIntosh just now. Really like a McIntosh for Duhaney Park. I think he has some talent there. Runs well with the ball. He's speedy, he's strong. He can hold the ball up.
He seems to play quite a few positions, because we see him out there on the right when he was running through the middle before. Yep. So really is a versatile attacking player that we see there from Duhaney Park.
So 82nd minute of this Rain Devil Championship, KSAFA Championship League game, featuring Boys Town, brand name football club, falling out of the top flight in Jamaica, trying to make their way back to the top of the pyramid, but will have to work to do so in this 12-team Rain Devil KSAFA Championship, this new season that we're debuting here tonight on CVM TV.
I think on the purchase of this game, we've seen enough from Boys Town to suggest that they do have a challenge on this season. They have shown enough. Just need to be a little bit better, a little bit more consistent. But there's signs there that there could be a lot to come from them this season.
Oh, lovely play. Lovely feed from Jomo Gordon. Getting out of a tight spot, sends his captain scot-free. And
looks to be favoring his leg there.
Yep. Over the top. And Chad Hall ensuring that McIntosh couldn't go away with that. To the Duhaney Park throw. But there's a hold up because of a substitution that is imminent. Well, Malika Reid says go ahead with the throw, the substitution not ready. So here's McIntosh with space to work with. Running at the defenders, Tajay McIntosh, but taking on one man too many and losing out. Morgan. Just a stutter step to draw Mullings into the challenge and then moving away from him and fouled. The Boys Town now looking to really game manage, looking to run the clock. They have the advantage, have the 2-goal cushion. And as time ebbs away, so does Duhaney Park's fight appear to go with time.
7 minutes of normal time left, and you believe that Duhaney Park has conceded this game. The Boys Town, based on the effort that we're seeing from them right now.
Sebastian Ling has had a good game for Boys Town in this opening contest. Mullings going in and leaving some studs in on Morgan. Picks himself up. Here's Morgan. Turns away from McNeil. Opens the field up. McKellar brought that down very well and did very well to keep it in. Needs support though. Doesn't see a pass he likes. Under pressure, goes down and he wins a free kick.
The earlier tempo that we saw from this second half has really petered out. Both teams are probably feeling those cramps really, and I expect that we may just see this one saunter to 2-0 for Boys Town at this rate.
McIntosh trying to settle under this lane, got there before him though, as we see some members in the crowd begin to drift away, like that hit song from Dobie Gray. Blackburn to Morgan. Morgan, lovely pass by Morgan to open up the defense. Boys Town, can they get a third? This is Samuels. Samuels turning this way and that. Crowd balling goal, but nothing really to celebrate there. The play still alive. And the shot going wide all the time. Tame in the end from the man wearing 19, Almando Sinclair. One of the late additions for Boys Town. The crowd willing the Red Brigade to get a third goal. Here's Hunter. Lovely first touch. Hunter! Can't beat Murray. Ought to have done better than that, Hunter. Sebastian Hunter.
Lost his composure. He had way more time to do a lot more on the ball, and he simply passed it to the goalkeeper.
And didn't trust his left foot either, Nathan, because he went for the outside of the right boot after bringing the ball down sweetly with the right boot. Needed power. He had the whole goal to aim at. And really, Sebastian Hunter and Duhaney Park not finishing well tonight at all, Nathan.
I suspect if he had just taken a few more touches, that would have been 2-1.
So this is the pass once again. Lovely pass. Look at this takedown.
All the time in the world. All the time in the world. And to do that.
A shot, weak. The Boys Town come the other way through Samuels. Waiting for help. And can't find Livingston. Blackburn with the infringement. It's a Duhaney Park free kick. 87th minute of this clash. Time running out on the boys in blue and white. From a community that celebrated their 60th anniversary this year, Duhaney Park. Out there in Western St. Andrew, there's Leon Hardware, head coach of Boys Town, working in concert with Andrew Price as Mullings tries to pick out Hunter once again. And Riney standing tall, and now Riney goes down with cramp. The calf there, you can tell, it's not an knee injury. It's the calf which has locked, feels very stiff. That muscle, and he's trying to rub it out. And he's feeling the pain.
It's a luxury for him is that just a few minutes left.
Yeah.
So
sometimes when you get those cramps, you're not sure if it's a pulled muscle. Yeah, but then when you get a bit of stretching and it eases, you say okay, and you rest a little bit easier. But those are painful. Ryan is still down, but his team are going to continue.
It's confirming that substitution there for Michael Campbell Jr.
Amanda Sinclair coming in to replace him. I wonder how much time Malika Reed has told the fourth official. Well, to add on. Meanwhile, Hunter again crawl to his right. Hunter at the back post. McIntosh coming in, but he got the header wrong. He was under pressure though, and he seems to be hurt. Well, pride hurt more than anything else. Ball still alive, but Hunter gives it away.
He really knows that he's giving away some guilt-edged chances here.
Yeah.
He really has not done his best. And I mean, to think that McIntosh has shown the best of Duhaney Park, and every time he's had that opportunity, flattered to deceive.
So the outstanding Ling for Boys Town. Not really hurt, you can see he just wants to take a breather and run some clock. Perhaps giving some time for Riney, who's outside of your shot but getting treatment for that cramp in the right calf. To get that treatment and back, because Boys Town have been playing with 10 men for some time. There's Eugene Barnes. Something interests him on her mobile phone. Arnett Gardens legend, Charlie Smith coach, a proper football man, and a junglist from now until thy kingdom comes. Here's McKellar. Bennett can't get around Morgan.
Ball is booted up there.
Yeah, anywhere will do for Boys Town. As we approach the 90th, well, we're in the 90th minute, and Munnings trying to give the Duhaney Park teammates the hurry up, trying to get something out of the game.
We've had a few stoppages, but I don't think enough to see more than maybe about 2 minutes of extra time. I'd be shocked if I saw more than 2.
Yeah, well, we've had several substitutions, so maybe a minimum. But I'm with you. I don't think we'll get a large helping of
Morgan stumbling over
extra
the ball
time. Paul, his first good contribution so far this game, winning the ball and completing a pass.
I think maybe a little harsh there, Joe. Not first.
Here's McKellar battling Riney. Riney standing firm, recovering from the cramp fully. And he gets the job done, the skipper for Boys Town. Feeling the pain, Riney, but soldiering on. That's his job.
And anywhere will do, booted up by Boys Town.
Lovely touch on this near side. The crowd enjoyed that. And he goes down under the challenge. Brandon Samuels, Scott sticking to him.
17 at a time.
And it's so funny. Blackburn looks very weird with his shirt tucked into his shorts. There was a time when if your shirt wasn't tucked in, the ref would stop the game and order you to comply with an order to tuck your shirt in, or else you'd be carded. No, anything goes. Here's Samuels once again.
I think the people at home can tell that you're a traditionalist, George.
Traditions are good. Here's McIntosh on the prowl, goes down, foul. I think that should be a booking, you know, but Malika Reid perhaps saying the game is almost over. 4 minutes of added time. We weren't too wrong. Hunter gathers this and off balance, under pressure from Riney, who's been a stalwart in the back for Boys Town, and Hunter blazes high. Candidate for man of the match, Nathan, Ling, Foster.
You'd have to give it to Porter.
Porter for the penalty that he won.
And scored, and he really was a live wire for his time on the field. But I think as a unit, Boys Town really played well across the pitch. To identify a single player who's been the best, I'd have to give it to Porter there. That's just minimally though.
But I tell you what, Livingston, the score of the second goal, also has serious claims to being man of the match. Foster, as I said, Ling, Morgan in the midfield, Riney in the back. There are several individuals. Here is the aforementioned Riney. Can he pick out a pass? Comes short to Blackburn. Back to his captain saying, cross it, skipper. Can the skipper dig out a cross? Yes, he can. It's too long. Sinclair. Cannons off the leg of the Boys, the Duhaney Park defender. Now Hunter is in some open space.
Please get a consolation goal for Duhaney Park.
Trying to find McIntosh, but McIntosh was tracked by another man who's had a very good game for the Red Brigade, wearing number 16, Sebastian Ling.
We do have to do a little shout out to McIntosh. He really has given a good game here on behalf of Duhaney Park.
Yeah, looks a proper player. Tajay McIntosh. So we haven't answered our producer's question about a man of the match. We've given him several options about. You get the chance, the distinction of picking. Paul finds McIntosh, but he's offside.
Offside.
Yeah. So I put the responsibility on you, young Curtis, to tell our producer who you've selected for your man of the match. I think he said Porter, Mr. Fort. So you can work with that. But there were several outstanding candidates for that honor, all in red shirts, of course.
Is it possible to give the whole team?
Yeah, there really hasn't been a bad performance. Hall at the back has been solid.
And I mean, you said Morgan, that's an unheralded.
Yeah, in the midfield, in the engine.
He really has done a lot. Just when you think that Duhaney Park are about to create a chance, he's there to snuff it out, which has helped them.
Yeah.
Because the truth is, Duhaney Park have not really been that much second best, especially in the second half.
Yeah. So it's a proverbial game of two halves. Boys Town winning half 1-2-0, and the second half even, and just about right, even in perhaps every respect. Here they come once again, Boys Town, but seeing too many blue shirts was Reed, and McKellar can come the other way for D Park. Man down on the far side for Boys Town. Malika Reed isn't stopping the game though. McIntosh once again. Can he put his name on the score sheet? Step over to buy himself some space, and he uncorks a shot. Didn't miss by much, McIntosh. That would have been special from Tajay McIntosh.
He really has deserved a goal here. He really has shown some good footballing sense here.
Tell you what, there may be some Premier League clubs who will come calling, you know, especially with some short of firepower in the top flight, but work the space very well, McIntosh. One step over just to unbalance the defender and buy himself some space. Put it on the left foot, and he wasn't missing by much.
Wouldn't be surprised to see him rise up on that goal scoring sheet for the Championship League this season. He really has shown a lot in this game.
Man down for Boys Town.
It's like Blackburn.
Shirt in shorts. Yes.
I mean that's what we use it as the indication.
It looks to be in some distress, and I don't think it was a tackle, but it may be maybe a respiratory issue that Blackburn is having. Referee Malika Reed said, you know what, let's call an end to proceedings so he can get proper treatment. So at the end of the game, the first televised game in the Ray and Nevy KSAFA Championship League here on CVM TV, it is Boys Town beating Duhaney Park 2-0. The first half goes from Raheem Porter, and then the man wearing number 12, Ronaldo Livingston, also on the score sheet. A pair of goals in the first half was all that was needed by Boys Town to secure all 3 points in this year opening night. And Nathan Curtis, your final verdict on the game you saw, Boys Town against Duhaney Park.
I mean, I think the fans at home really enjoyed a good game. We enjoyed it here, and it's just unfortunate Duhaney Park really did show a lot in that second half. Young McIntosh not getting his opportunities, to convert his opportunities, but a lot to see here from Boys Town and a lot to expect from them in the season going forward.
Well, we are promising you more coverage of this competition as the season grows older. Certainly we'll be around for the semi-final and final. The full highlights package is coming up. So in case you joined us late and you wanted to see how Boys Town got in front, this is what they did. So Porter, very early in the game. Porter against the Duhaney Park captain. He goes down under the challenge from Jermaine Scott. Then he picked himself up, went to the goalkeeper's left, beat Joel Hunter, the Duhaney Park goalkeeper, and that was 1-0. Porter was bright. And then Michael Campbell, the veteran, couldn't make his mind up, and then from this free kick, look at Livingston just stealing unmarked.
Ghosting in, as they would say.
Laying with the assist, and then McIntosh, the bright man for Duhaney Park this evening.
First of several chances for him.
Yep. Joe McGordon from free kick range, off the wall, corner. And then McClarty slips the number 11 man through. That was Salmon, missed it. And then Livingston, goalkeeper makes a save. And watch this sequence. Watch this sequence. Composed block on the line. Another composed block on the line. And Duhaney Park in the second half living dangerous. And then look at Hunter. He's going to find this cross that McIntosh, we've praised him, but really we forgot this. He brought in his copybook, with a rather poor header from a superb position. And then Hunter, his swivel and shot wide. And then Hunter, beautiful takedown. The finish, not confident at all. And then McIntosh, buying himself some space, whistling this one wide with the left-footed strike, almost at the death. So the tail of the tape, 10 attempts on goal by Duhaney Park, 10 attempts overall by Duhaney Park, 4 on goal, 5 attempts overall by Boys Town, 3 on goal. There were 3 corners in the game, 2 to Duhaney Park. There were 11 fouls, not an aggressive game by any stretch. 7 offside calls, 6 against Duhaney Park, a yellow card apiece, and Boys Town had 52% possession.
Yes, that's still no lie there. It was just Boys Town edging it out in what could have been considered to be an even affair.
Yeah. So the first game of the new season ends with the Red Brigade beating Duhaney Park 2-0. Ronaldo Adams is there. We appear to be waiting for post-match interviews. And that appears to be why we are hanging around a bit until they get in place. And let's go to Ronaldo.
You officially scored the first goal of the 2024-2025 KSAFA Championships campaign. How does it feel?
First and foremost, I would like to thank God and I know, thank the teammate, the coaching for the work. When they get the time to put in the much work, so we're not fully prepared, but it was a good victory, good performance by the team.
3 points. Must be elated. How do you build on this performance tonight to carry it out for the remainder of the season?
We just have to take the games one step at a time, one game at a time, take the training session easy and, listen to the coach and we'll make it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Just let me grab this. Thank you. And we will now be joined by the head coach of Duhaney Park. Coach.
Get the coach.
All right, so while Ronaldo tries to get the coach of Duhaney Park, Kedil Moody, for that interview, you heard Raheem Porter saying that they aren't fully up to speed. And we saw that in terms of fitness, a cramp afflicting a couple of players, as you would expect in the first game. But Boys Town's intensity dropped, and the coach must be given credit, though, Nathan, because the substitutes he introduced in the second half helped to stabilize the level for it to not fall to troubled levels. We go to Ronaldo. I'll take your comment after him.
Coach Hyde, first match of the season. Unfortunately, it ended in a defeat. What are your immediate reactions following the final whistle?
We just have to put in some work. I think we played well today, especially in the second half. We got a lot of chances, we just didn't put them away. So we just have to just come again and work on that.
The missed chances, are they a matter of unpreparedness or decision making?
I think a little bit of both. Because of the weather for the past couple of weeks, like in Duhaney Park side, we didn't really get to train a lot. So hopefully, coming in the coming weeks, we can get to put in some work.
I noticed that quite a few of your players were nursing somewhat minor injuries or fatigue. Can you comment on the fitness levels in the squad currently?
No, it's not where we want it to be, as I said, because of the weather. So we just have to hope for we have some good weather going forward so we can put in some work.
What's one positive that you take from the defeat tonight?
The chances that we created. We created a lot of chances. If we put them away, I think it will be a better game.
Thank you, Coach Hyde. All the best for the remainder of the season.
All right, Devon, thanks.
And we will now be joined by the head coach of Boys Town. Coach Hardware, good evening. You are, again, back-to-back champions, and you have started tonight's opening match day with 3 points. Give me immediate reactions to the final whistle.
Well, it's a good game for the guys, and we know so we're not there exactly which we want for them. But we have to just work hard, and we'll do that tonight. So we'll come out victorious, and we really appreciate the win tonight.
In the latter stages of the game, we noticed that a couple of your players went down with injuries. Can you comment on their health status at this moment?
Well, it's not really injury, but them don't fit as yet. You understand? So the muscle kind of take toll upon them. So we'll do all of them kind of work there. So probably the next game we may pick it up just another little notch. As we go along, we see how far we can go.
You got the 3 points tonight, but what else do you see? What are some of the weaknesses that you think your team needs to improve on by the next match?
There's a lot of weakness in the team right now because we have a couple players who are out and injured. So we just try to replace them with some other people to see how far them people are there. So by the next game, we're supposed to get in back some more people.
Thank you very much, Coach. Coach, all the best for the remainder of the season.
Thank you.
And that is how we're going to wrap our coverage live here at the Anthony Spalding Sports Complex in Arnett Gardens. Quite windy. I'm hoping that you will see. But Boys Town doing what Boys Town do. Once again, they are back-to-back champions for the KSAFA Championships, and they opened tonight just the same with a 2-0 win over Duhaney Park. I'm Ronaldo Adams, sending it back to George Davis in the studio. George?
Thank you, Ronaldo. So, Nathan, just the final word from you before we go. A good advertisement for the championship for the rest of the games to come. The champion